Are we ready? Yeah. To my fellow classmates and the esteemed Miss Donohue, I stand before you today not only as your president, but as a fellow student, learner, and junior. I am so proud of how far we have come as friends, classmates, and individuals. Since September, together we have embarked on a marvelous journey. During this time, we have learned enough to last us a lifetime. Shut up. Just think back. We began the year with introductory essays to Miss Donohue, followed by class elections in which the most obviously qualified and appropriate candidates were elected into office. Through the first months of the year, we focused on our summer reading projects through analyzing and discussing both Great Expectations and Nickel and Dimed. While some of us had an easier time with this than others, soon enough, we were moving on to Socratic seminars and being exposed to AP language test material for the first time. Our Socratic seminars were filled with interesting thoughts, takes, perspectives, and laughs, often culminating in Adam being told to just shut the hell up. Wow. Next up, we moved on to our first major assignment, the outside reading project. We pushed through late nights, frantic typing, and some stressful hair tearing out. In the end, everything worked out, and we enjoyed a semi-relaxing holiday break. However, once we returned to the classroom, we dove right back in with historically significant speeches and debates. In these assignments alone, we typed thousands of words, labored through arduous research, and performed insane amounts of rhetorical analysis. Although it didn't seem like it at the time, we obtained extremely important skills and knowledge through all these processes, strengthening our understanding of the English language and shaping us into better students and test takers. So, we can now see in the end that there is in fact a method to Donohue's madness, something that will not easily be forgotten. The work didn't stop after historically significant speeches, as we plowed right into the toughest part of the year, boot camp. Personally, this was the most stressful and taxing part of AP Lang, but once again, we got through it together, with only a few tears and restless nights. Slowly, we counted down the days until the fateful morning of May 16th, both wanting to just get the test over with and also to never take it. That morning, all of Donohue's troops piled into the sweaty, harshly lit rubber gym. Mr. Welts, the legend himself, read us our directions regarding testing integrity, personal identification, and the fact that we would be in the gym for about 4 hours together. We anxiously flipped open our testing booklets and were relieved to find that the multiple choice passages weren't 17th century Old English, but were about cultural appropriation of hip-hop culture and the profound, deep philosophical meaning of chairs. After pushing through 4 passages and frantically writing 3 essays, we sat back in our highly metaphorical chairs and breathed a sigh of relief. It was finally over. After the test, we enjoyed junior prom, where my outstanding dance moves were on full display, and also poured our hearts out to each other on Family Love Day last Friday. It's amazing to consider and realize that we started the year with many of us too afraid to speak up during class discussions, yet ended by giving compliments to every single person in class. So what's my point in saying all this? My message here is that we have all come so far together as not only students, but as people. When we face challenges, we face them head on and as a group. We face them with confidence and perseverance. We face them as brave learners with strong skills. We've learned tools that we will use throughout the rest of our lives, shaping us into the leaders of the future. We've grown closer together, and I can say that I personally am a better person than I was in the fall, thanks to all of you. Of course, none of this would have been possible without the guidance, support, and assistance of Miss Donohue. She has taught us to be strong students, helping us to read at a college level and break down a passage for rhetoric effectively, as well as manage our time well. But more importantly, she has taught us to be strong individuals, inspiring us to stand up for what we believe in, always give 100%, and chase our dreams. Words cannot describe how thankful we are to have had you as a teacher and how much you have meant to us. You have done so much for us, and for that we will always be grateful. Thank you. It was an honor to help you run the classroom as president. To my fellow students, it was a true blessing to have served as the leader of our classroom. I learned important leadership and people skills, and my time spent helping everyone become better students and people was a rewarding experience that I will never forget. At this time next year, everybody will be saying goodbye to Albany High School, and we'll be moving on to their next chapters in life. Despite the fact that you'll have some horrible memories of this place, like the riot this spring, I sincerely hope that you will look back at Miss Donohue's second period AP language class as a bright spot in your high school experience. I hope you never forget Aaron's crazy screams during boot camp, the Socratic seminars that quickly got off the rails, and Miss Donohue cursing out an old woman during test review. Thank you all so much again, and have an amazing summer. Go Falcons!